It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see who's better, Houston's former team or its current one. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback positions can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. And we've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from Houston. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Quick throw, taken, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
If you're going to give your guy a chance for a jump ball in the end zone, you better make sure you put that ball in the right spot. That seemed to me like the defender had a better chance at it than the receiver did.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down, that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
And after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulders. And every time there's success, he's always the first one to give it to everybody else. That's the kind of leadership role you're looking for out of this position, and I think this guy's a great example of it.
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw. Oh, they're on the football. But he'll gather it back in.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up fourth down. These are drive killers.
On fourth down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker on to punt. Braxton Berrios deep to return. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Here's 3rd and 2. Now, Stroud. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
This quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league, but what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could and leads to a nice pickup.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll go play action with Stroud. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw is Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's going to have a Texans first down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On play action, Stroud. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
You know, for the good corners, Mike, they all share this certain mentality, right? It's bring it on. I want the ball thrown in my direction. So anytime they get a chance to break up a play and silence an opposing offense, but man, when they get a chance to take one away and get their hands on it, that is what they live for.
The Titans offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They were 3 and out first time around. They'll begin anew here in this scoreless game. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard, 1st and 10. And this ball batted away and incomplete. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this out wide. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off and count on blocking everybody.
They'll throw here on 3rd, and this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest, and they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Stroud. That is brought in at the 10. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They look to run with Mixon. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try and run with Mixon. And waiting, no signal. He did not. No, he did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4th and goal.
So often in these short yardage defensive situations, Mike, you just have to sell out and play the tendencies. In this case, they knew a run was coming. They stop it short for no gain. Brings up 4th down.
So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Michigan. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Tight end motioning left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. He'll look to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Here's a toss as they look to run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to... He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Titans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Nice change of pace there on the back end, Mike. They brought dime defense, which means they have 6 defensive backs. That's a lot of guys back there defending this passing game, and when the quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball, he tends to hold it longer than his offensive line can protect for, and he goes down for the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. Second down and 3. Now they'll set up to throw. This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to the air one more time. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in, and it'll be a modest gain. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. Complete. Ridley on the reception. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Pollard. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Third down and 9. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Penalty yardage moves them closer for this third down attempt in his 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Danielle Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will tie the game at 3 apiece. So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Texans offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw, Stroud. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Stroud gonna tuck this one on his own read. The ball comes out. The Titans have got it. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. He's going to pick up a Titans first down. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. This pass deflected and caught. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
If you listen closely, I think you can hear the collective sigh of relief coming from that sideline after that tight end's able to come down with that dangerous pass that nearly ended up in the wrong hands.
He'll look to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Third and long. Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans will take a 6-3 lead. Joey Slye back out to kick this one away. Here's Berrios on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Texans offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Stroud to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Two minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Houston. In a moment, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now, Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. Third and 5. Here's Stroud. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here's their punter now as he's on to punt for Houston. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He'll be taken down close to a first down. They're at the 27-yard line.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. They'll throw here on third and short. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their second. Up at just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball, as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Michael, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports Studios. This is the Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Second down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. This throw right side taken in by Ridley. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Now, fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line. Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. From the 25, they'll go to work, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a zone read, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll decide to keep this once more. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now, Stroud. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll drop to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
The Titans sending out their punter, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. On second down, Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards. Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now Mixon. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now a toss play, running left, it's Mixon. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain. "21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will tie the game at 6. All square now at 6 aside as the ball's back in the air again. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. Low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Here's Stroud. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The only way the quarterback has time to allow that receiver to go that far is if the big boys up front do their job. I mean, the protection was excellent. The quarterback had all the time in the world to let his wide receiver work open, and when you can pass protect like that, you're going to generate a lot of big plays.
First and 10. On play action, Stroud. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
One of the most overlooked qualities to play linebacker in the NFL is your instincts. Certain guys just have a knack for always being around the ball. I mean, think back earlier in the game, that fumble recovery. Now his coach sends him on a blitz, and he comes through with the sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing is Stroud. We'll set up the screen here with Dell. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Texans will take the lead here in the third quarter. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be caught, and he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run here with Mixon. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll get this up close to a 1st down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Stroud to throw. Now he'll run. Third down and 9. Dell motioning over. Back to throw. Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up fourth down. The Texans set to punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
A tight end in motion now. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley. Big play coming up. This is third down. Back to throw. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
On fourth down, out comes the punter. He'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And this is gonna be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, right side. He's got it. A beautiful play and a big chunk play as well. Right to midfield. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
There's that man again, another catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. To throw, it's Stroud. And this ball incomplete on third down. The Texans getting all set to punt, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll begin with first and 10. He'll get this out wide. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. He'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Motion man, set right. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They send the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good, wide to the left. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
The Texans offense and their big play wide getting set for their next possession. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. And he nearly got the 1st down there. We'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. The Titans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Tight end on the move left. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
They'll look to throw yet again. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? He's got his man, right side, it's complete. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
They'll run. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This one he's gotta have. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. Now Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down. Here's Stroud. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up now for second down. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to win the game. This kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Texans. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston.